Welcome back to another Built to Lead podcast. I'm really pumped to have you back here. We're talking about something that I hope will help you change your perspective. I am filming this, and if you're listening to this on a podcast platform, I definitely recommend going and checking it out on the YouTube channel, as I hope that I can edit this to give you some more perspective as to what I'm trying to dive into and give you a little bit more insight. Let's jump right in. Look, we all have problems in this world. Mentally, physically, financially, in our relationships, and all other facets of our life. But what will separate you from society will be your willingness to learn. We all want less problems, less stress, more freedom of time and finances. Say you have 99 problems, but your spouse ain't one. You have 3 options. Learn the hard way. Stay with your problem and never solve it. Or gather the appropriate knowledge and resources to either minimize the problem or learn from it. Now, what they don't tell you in school is that all these problems, another one is once you solve these problems, another one will be created. But please don't get discouraged, because guess what? You have momentum on your side. With your newfound knowledge and perspective and experience, you will be able to take on bigger issues and hurdles in life. A simple example of this is you finally figure out how food plays a vital role in your life, because it drastically affects your ability to function mentally and physically. If you're not consuming the right nutrients and fuel for your body, you will have memory fog, joint pain, consistent headaches. You will literally feel like your body is failing you and falling apart, and it's not a genetic problem. Well, I hate to be the guy to tell you this. You might be doing it to yourself. And I don't want to say that sure things are genetic, but for the most part, they aren't. It comes down to what you're putting in your body. Your body adapts to the food that you put in it. So if you're putting in garbage, you will get garbage results. If you put in good food, you will get good results. It is literally that simple. And you have to find the food that best works for your body. That isn't go on and say, you need to be eating all your food groups and everything like that. It's like that is the baseline natural response for the normal line, as we say. You need to figure out what works for you individually. Seeing a naturopath, seeing what you're low in, seeing what you're lacking. Maybe you're getting too many carbs or not enough carbs, or too much sodium or not enough sodium. You need to figure these things out so that you can figure out how to operate as your most elite self. You may not see exactly what I'm talking about right now, but I promise you, with more time, more knowledge, and resources, you will discover a new world, and it will blow your mind away. There are very, I get it. We all need to relax and debrief from hard day's work to help us show up every week, but you must understand the vital role you play in your potential future. And if you're not living the life that you desire year after year, you will continue to find yourself in the same position with minimal progress, if any. But it's time. It's time to start looking at your decisions, because these guide your life every day. From the time we get up to the time we go to bed, we are bombarded with decisions. And guess what? Your brain wants to take the easiest path, dopamine filled, 10 times out of 10. Going against yourself is not only uncomfortable, but it's necessary if you want to make any progress. We expect things to happen for us. We expect things to happen to us with no regard for effort. Don't believe me? A gentleman named Anthony Baker from Australia, a good friend of mine, lost 150 pounds over the course of a year. And hundreds more have done the same. I also had odds stacked against me, with a past in foster care, no fatherly figure, and deep depression. But I made a decision that I would not follow those. that I would walk my own path instead of falling to the situation in front of me. And I'll tell you what, it's not been easy. I have failed multiple times and have lost good friends, but I couldn't be happier with the progress and success of where I'm at right now. I've had offers from businesses giving me 10K signing bonuses to being able to start my own corporation. I've proven to myself over and over and over again that I am capable of incredible things that I never thought was possible in my lifetime. Now I see that the only person holding me back is me. It's my hunger for knowledge. It's my hunger for growth. It's the decision I make every day that has guided me to where I am today. When I think to the future, it seems scary, very, very, very scary. But instead of looking to the future, I've fallen in love with, and instead of looking to the future and falling in love with the destination, I've found peace and joy in living in the present every day. I live by 6 core values: adventure, persistence, freedom, trust, skillfulness, and gratitude. I tell you these in hopes that you will find your core values and start by living true to them every day with every decision that you make. I hope that you collect the right knowledge and resources to solve your problems instead of pushing them to the side. I hope that you can see that the journey is far more important than the destination. I hope today you can see where you are, where you have been, and where you want to be so vividly that you stop scrolling every day and start educating yourself to obtain the life that you want. So you can create that life for you and your family, put a roof over your head, food on the table, and money to have toys and freedom of time to play with your future kids, or if you have kids now. I hope that you stop letting the world distract you from the life that you want to live. I hope that you see this podcast was not just for you, but it's also for me. I'm not perfect. And I do find myself scrolling, more often than not, distracting myself with movies and games. I want you to know that you can't treat yourself like a robot, but you also can't treat yourself like a slave. Because every day you distract yourself, you have become a slave to society and all its distractions. The less you know, the less motivated and ambitious you are. This is better and better for the rich and greedy people, because when you stop being curious and being creative, you are no longer a problem to the business owners you work for. Because as long as you show up and put in your 8 hours, you're building their dream and not yours. So you have a decision to make. Are you going to live every day guided by your emotions, waiting for motivation? Or are you going to put down the distractions, stop procrastinating, and get after what is rightfully yours? You choose every day what your life will be and could be. I'll see you on the next one.